All right, hello again, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Mesabi Sports. Today's date is Friday, September 22nd, 2023. This is Dick Oakstead and Barney Coco along with Bill Crete, coming your way from the Mesabi Sports Complex in Aurora, the home of the Mesabi Giants. Tonight, head coach Steve Grimes and his coaching staff will play host to the powerhouse Moose Lake Willow River Rebels. It is no secret that the Rebels in the past years have been the stumbling block for the Giants advancing in the playoffs and arguably on to the state tournament. They are a top-notch program, and they, more times than not, go undefeated during the regular season. But this year the Giants are making their own statement, so far going undefeated themselves with a 3-0 record and hoping to finally knock off these Rebels tonight. Good luck, Mesabi East. And now we'll turn it over to Barney Coco for a game breakdown.
Well, hello and welcome to a Mesabi Sports broadcast. It's Friday, September 22nd, 2023. This is Barney Coco alongside Mr. Bill Crete and Mr. Dick Oakstead. We are here in Aurora at the Mesabi Sports Complex for a very important Friday Night Lights gridiron matchup with the 2-1 Moose Lake Willow River Rebels and the 3-0 Mesabi Giants. I will start with the Rebels. They are coached by Dave Lozek, Andy Dahl, James Bohatti, Scott Battaglia, Spencer Clough, Austin Leno, Chad Robbins, Bo Moffett, Jeremy Hansen, Chris Gamset, and Pete Steen and Ray Bloom. A whole host of coaches.
Yeah.
The Rebels have 9 seniors on their roster, 52 kids, 9th through 12th. That's a lot of kids out for this program, which has been tops for many years.
Yeah.
The Rebels mostly run a double wing offense where they are 2 halfbacks and a fullback, plus the quarterback, so they can throw you 4 different runners, plus if they want to get the tight ends involved into it also. So it seems like every year the Rebels are in a state tournament and have had, in fact, they have been, and had the Giants number for a long time. The Giants have never beaten the Rebels. The Rebels lost to Barnum 28-22 in the first game of the year. They averaged 21 points. They give up 13. They were 9-2 last year and lost in the first round of the state tournament. And as for the Giants, they're coached by Steve Beaver Grams with assistants Keith Mackey, Will Thamsagonza, Cassidy Cook, Austin Mount, Josh Lafreniere, Caden Mackey, Hunter Lavander, Evan Skelton. The Giants are off to one of their better starts and average 30 points a game, give up only 7. They're a little tight on the defense. With almost 800 yards on the ground and nearly 300 yards in the air. They're a very balanced team. Ethan Murray getting most of the running calls with 63 attempts, 463 yards, with Ryder Geruli and Carter Steele right behind him, making a huge difference. In the backfield also is 6'6" Cooper Sickle. So I will turn this over to Bill, and but I will say we're going to play some Giant football tonight.
All right, Barney, thank you.
Here you go, Bill. Take over.
Okay, we're getting into the lineups here for Moose Lake. A 5'8" senior, number 23, Jackson Schmidt. And number 33, Dawson Mortensen, senior. And a senior, number 56, Austin Johnson. Junior, number 62, P.J. Frisch. And a sophomore, number 66, Gavin Gamst. And a junior, number 70, Caden Island. And a sophomore, number 72, Dayton Stavely. And a junior, number 83, Charlie Riggleman.
And the head coach for the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels is Mr. Dave Lozek, and he's assisted by a whole host of assistants.
They bring them all here.
They sure do.
Okay, we're going to get over to the Giants here in a minute. Starting lineup. Okay, senior number 5, Henry Depew. And a senior number 6, running back Ethan Murray. Okay, senior number 9, Carter Steele. And we got a senior here, number 11, Louis Karish. Okay, we got a junior here, number 12, Landon Luke. Okay, we got a senior, number 31, Ryder Geruli. And a junior, number 50, Matthias Honkala. And another junior here, number 52, George Maish. And we got a senior, number 53, Daniel Napper. And again, senior number 56, Chris Oman. And finally here, junior number 76, Hayden Sampson, Bill.
All right, and the head coach for the Mesabi East Giants is Mr. Steve Grams, assisted by Keith Mackey, Will Thammer-Vangas, Cassidy Cook, Austin Mount, Josh Lafreniere, Caden Mackey, Hunter Levander, and Evan Skelton.
Well, there's a few there too, I guess.
There sure is. And of course, the officials for tonight's ball game are Mr. Mike Pope, Mr. Aaron Dene, Mr. Nate Perkio, Mr. Kyle Lampa, and wearing the white hat tonight is Paul McDonald.
We know Paul very well.
Yes,
all right.
we do.
Okay, we're going to get into the national anthem. The color guard, the American Legion, will be raising the flag. All right. Big thanks to Mr. Deacon Moline and his troops there, his squad, raising the flag. They've done it for many years.
Yes, they do a great job with that. And then, of course, thank you to the Mesabi East Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Josh Peterson, too, with the national anthem. And I didn't see who won the toss. Are we going to be kicking off or are we going to be receiving, Dick?
I think we're kicking, but I could be wrong. I think we introduced Moose Lake's offensive unit first, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. They've been introducing the offenses of both teams at the start, but it looks like Moose Lake is going to be receiving.
Oh,
they got
all right.
a couple of guys back deep there. And, of course, they never turn their numbers towards us so I can see them. So I can't tell you who's there, but I do know that for the Giants, we'll have Cole Lehman kicking off.
Okay.
Looks like that's number 23, Jackson Smith, back to receive, and also number 4.
Yeah.
And they got 2 number 4s on the roster, so I'm going to go with the junior on here, Levi Mickrot.
Okay.
Is who I'm going to pick out.
Yeah.
As the other return man. All right, and of course the Giants are hoping to get off to a quick early start here in this game tonight, and
Yeah, it'll be a big defensive stand here right off the bat here for the Giants, as we well know both teams have a huge statement to make here tonight.
Definitely. And
Giants want to stay on top of the conference, and the Rebels are trying to get there.
And of course, it's a rivalry game. There's no question about that. They've knocked us out of the playoffs 3 or 4 times in the last 10 years, and we kind of want to get back at them a little bit.
This could be the payback here with the punt. Picked up and fumbled and dropped out of bounds. So I'm sure that wasn't in the game plan, but the Giants will take it.
Yeah, it wasn't for Moose Lake, that's for sure. No. So they'll take over 1st and 10 from their own 18-yard line.
I believe so. Well, Barney kind of set up their offensive attack here earlier, and it sounds like they have quite an arsenal and a lot of options on every set here, every down.
They sure do, and it's going to be something for our defense to try to sniff out where the ball is.
Okay, 1st and 10 for the Rebels. A handoff in the backfield. Up the middle with first down yardage. Maybe just shy of the first down.
That was just a straight-ahead dive play there by number 23. Jackson Schmidt on the carry, and he picked up about 8 yards.
Okay, it'll be 2nd down for the Rebels here. About, a yard and a half to go here. Motion in the backfield. Again, handoff up the right side, cutting back to the middle, and a stop there by the Giants.
That was a nice job by the Giants, stuffing number 22, Caden Robbins, for no gain, maybe even a loss on the play. Oh,
well,
take that back.
Yeah.
I guess he did get enough. They moved the chains.
Sure didn't look like it from up here, but
no.
We don't have the perfect angle here.
No, we sure don't. So 1st and 10 for the Rebels.
Okay, setting up on their own 29-yard line. Hand off in the backfield again, cutting off to the left side. Back up towards the middle and close to the 35-yard line.
There's a quick little pitch there to number 22, Caden Robbins, and he just went off the left tackle and picked up about 5 yards, maybe 6.
Okay, just underway here tonight, first quarter action. Rebels on the opening drive here. They got a 2nd down and about 4 or 5. Handoff, cutting off to the right side, and he's got some room, cutting back and caught from behind there, a tackle by the Giants, but not before the first down is reached.
That was number 23, Jackson Schmidt on the carry for the Rebels, and picked up another first down and tackled on the play by the Giants, number 40, Isaac Schroeder.
Okay.
Well, the Giants defense needs to stiffen up here a little bit. They've been given a little bit too much yardage.
Nearing midfield here now, the Rebels setting up on their own 43-yard line, and again up the middle, sizable yardage close to the 50-yard line.
That was Caden Robbins again with the carry, and it looks like he picked up about 6 yards. And nothing fancy, just straight ahead running, and of course the Rebels do like to pull their guards and their tackles and do some trapping, and the Giants are going to have to, remember, they got to tuck under.
Yeah, a marvelous front line, offensive line here for the Rebels. And again up the middle, very close to the first down.
That was Jackson Schmidt on the carry once again, and looks like he's going to be just short here.
Okay.
3rd and about a foot or so to go. And of course, you and I were talking here before the show went on that Moose Lake for years has been going down to state and competing from our section. But, you know, that's kudos to their developmental program that they have there.
From the bottom up, absolutely.
Yes.
All the way through. Well, if we need a stop, this would be it right here. The Giants, and trudging over the 45-yard line, pushed back, but I pretty sure they got the first down there.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, they're moving the chains. Right. Carter Steele on the tackle for the Giants, and that was Caden Robbins on the carry. Once again for the Rebels into the Giants' territory.
Setting up on the Giants' 44-yard line here. 1st and 10 again for the Rebels. Driving pretty much at will. Haven't seen a pass play yet. Handoff, reverse, and caught there by the Giants after just a short gain.
They ran kind of a little counter play that time to Robbins, and the Giants stuffed it out there pretty good for just a short gain in about 1 yard.
Okay. Okay, 8-12 and counting here, first quarter action.
Beautiful night for football from the Mesabi Sports Complex.
Very nice. Looking very good.
Got a nice little breeze from out of the east. Beautiful night.
Okay, just under 8 minutes here now. 2nd and 9 for the Rebels. Another handoff, lots of room. Finally grabbed by the ankles there by the Giants inside the Giants' 35-yard line.
Little inside counter play that time to Jackson Schmidt, and he just took the handoff on the inside, ran over the right tackle, and picked up enough for another first down for the Rebels.
Okay, the yardage is adding up and clicking away here for the Rebels. The ball and the stats in their favor thus far here. Giants need to come up to a stop here. 1st and 10, right side.
We need somebody to come up with a big hit, maybe get a turnover.
And a substantial gain there on that play.
Schmidt again on the carry for the Rebels, and it looks like he picked up enough for another Rebel first down. Getting well into the Giant territory here now, and the Giants need a bend but not break.
Yes. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Rebels on the Giants' 24-yard line. Steady running plays here by the Rebels. And again, looking for the end zone. Good gain on the play.
Robbins again on the carry for the Rebels, just running off that right side tackle and just going straight ahead.
And it will bring up a 2nd down and short.
Ryder Giruli was in on the tackle.
Okay.
For the Giants that time, along with a host of other Giants.
Okay, 2nd down and inches here for the Rebels on the Giants' 14-yard line. Off to the right side, tripped up by the Giants. And that should give them a first down here.
That was the fullback, Dawson Mortensen, on the carry for the Rebels, his first carry of the night. And it was enough for another first down.
On the Giants' 12-yard line, we're going to call it here. So room for another first down yet for the Rebels.
Somebody needs to come up with a big play right here.
Oh boy, that's for sure. Tough yardage up the middle this time.
Quick pitch there to Caden Robbins. He just ran off the left tackle and picked up about 6.
Okay. Okay, being 2nd down and about 5 to go here for the Rebels. 5:33 and counting, first quarter. Handoff up the middle and stuffed there by the Giants.
Straight dive play there to the fullback, Dawson Mortensen, and he picks up another 3 yards on the carry.
Okay, we're going to call it 3rd and 3 here for the Rebels. And right on the Giants' 5-yard line. Giants with their backs to the wall here on this one.
Need to get their goal line defense up there and make the stop. Tailback, second man through, and they stuffed him.
There we go. Good hit by the Giants.
This is 4-down territory, however, unless they got a field goal kicker. But I don't remember seeing them kick any field goals during the warm-ups. Did you?
No, I did not. But with this squad here, anything could probably happen. It'd be a 4th and 2 for the Rebels. Giants playing a tight defense against the run just so they don't surprise us with a pass play here.
Yeah, they haven't done that yet tonight. There's a quick pitch. Oh,
stopped by the Giants, but it might
it's going to be close.
Yeah, would be a first down here.
Going to depend if it's a left or right foot spot. Oh, looks like they're.
See any indication here yet?
No, I thought that was 4th down. Oh, they got a first down.
Okay,
first and goal.
It is.
Ah, that's too bad.
Yeah.
All right, they got to make 4 stops here now, or pick up a turnover.
Okay, first and goal from the Giants' 2-yard line. Handoff up the middle and into the end zone. It is.
And that's a 2-yard touchdown run there by Jackson Smith.
And taking the clock down to 3:53 there, Bill.
So the Rebels will draw first blood.
Using up most of the clock here of the first quarter to do it. And we'll see what they opt to do here for, like they're going to kick the field goal, setting up for it.
Yeah, setting up for the extra point.
Okay, the snap and the kick. And it might have been partially blocked there by the Giants, but I'm not sure. At any rate, it was no good. So the score will remain here at the 3:53 mark of the first quarter. Moose Lake 6. And the Giants will be receiving to go on offense for the first time this evening.
All right, well, we found out what Moose Lake has, and it looks like they're going to be a strong running game here again, like they usually do.
Very, very reputable there on that.
So now we're going to have to figure out how to stop that.
Yeah. Well, they went, 80-plus yards on that.
Yeah, they sure did. Marched right down the field, picking up 5-6 yards at a chunk. So Coach Grams and Coach Mackey are going to have to come up with something here.
Yeah.
Stop it, and I'm sure they will. All right, then back to receive for the Giants are number 6, Ethan Murray, and number 9, Carter Steele.
Okay.
And both of those guys have had good seasons here so far on kick returns.
Okay, and the boot. Squib kick on the ground, picked up on the 30-yard line by the Giants, cutting back to the middle. And room to run, but finally brought down there over the 35-yard line. Good return for the Giants.
Yeah, it looked like Henry Depew on a return for the Giants. He made a nice run.
Okay, well, decent field here for the Giants now to start off a drive here.
Yeah, good field position from their own 37-yard line, and we'll see what Coach Graham's diagrams up for the offense, and they don't need to get it all back on one play.
No.
We can go ahead and run down the field ourselves and use up some clock.
Okay, Giants line up at 3 in the backfield. Hand off left side, looking for some room. Not much there.
Look like Ryder Jewelry taking that inside handoff and trying to get over left tackle, and he picked up about 2 yards on the play. And of course, Ryder's been having a good season this year. He's got 7.8 yard average with 1 touchdown run, 16 carries for 125 yards.
Very good, yes. Okay, Giants will line up here, 2nd and 8 from their own 39-yard line. Shotgun formation. Right side, looking for some room. Cutting back towards the middle.
Ethan Murray started out in the slot and came across the inside, took an inside handoff and ran around the right tackle and picked up about 5 yards.
Okay.
And of course, Ethan has been the big workhorse for the Giants this year. 63 carries for 463 yards and a 7.3 yard average with 6 touchdowns.
Very good numbers in a young season here so far.
Yes.
Okay, 3rd down and 3 or 4 here for the Giants. Big play here, just inside their own 45-yard line. Pass play, Giants out in the flats and complete. Hanging on to the pass. Reception is good. 1st down for Mesabi East.
Oh, a nice pitch and catch there from Luke to Sickle on that pass play, and it's enough for a Giants 1st down. And of course, Cooper Sickle is having a big season this year. 7 catches for 181 yards, averaging 25.8 yards per catch.
Well, he's a big target to go to, Bill. We know that.
Yeah, at 6'5", he's definitely a fun guy to throw it to.
Okay, 1st and 10 for the Giants, nearing the 2-minute mark here in Rebels territory.
Oh, looks like we had a little
Oh my gosh.
fumble, and it looks like the Rebels say they have it, and they do. And just one of the things we were talking about in the intro that we couldn't do is we can't have turnovers.
Yeah.
And we give up the ball here on our first possession.
Tough luck for the Giants there on an opening drive, looking good.
It just looked like a bad exchange between center and quarterback there from what I saw. And they just never were able to recover it.
Well, Giants can't keep their chins down here. They got to have some good defense here on this second drive here by the Rebels. Giants down 6-0. 1:59 mark. Handoff right side.
Oh, nice job there by the Giants coming up and stopping that run cold for about a 2-yard loss.
Yeah. A good spot here for the Giants to make a defensive statement here after that fumble.
We need to get fired up. You know,
Yeah.
we can't just come out here and play flat and expect that we're going to just roll over somebody.
Can't be passive whatsoever here. 2nd and 12 from the Rebels' 45-yard line. And in, back to the middle, Giants right there.
Nice job there by the Giants recognizing that double handoff in there. Again, the Rebels line up with 2 guys in the slot, and then they just crisscross.
Well, we need one more play like that.
Going to set up a 3rd and 12 here for the Rebels, and we'll see what they have for a passing attack.
Yeah. Okay, under a minute left here, first quarter action. Giants down 6-0. 3rd and long here for the Rebels.
You got trips to the top of the screen there.
Okay.
Shotgun formation.
Pass play. Lobbing it up. And just about picked off there. Good coverage by the Giants out in the flats.
Cooper Sickle was in the right place there, and he just couldn't get his hand on it. And of course, the receiver did a nice job sticking his hand in there to knock it away, too. But the Giants did their job. They stopped them.
It was a big one. Very, very good there for the Giants to make that stop.
It was nice to see the defensive adjustments that they made from the first possession. All right, Carter Steele back to receive the punt here.
Just inside our own 30-yard line.
Ethan Murray also back deep.
Low snap, getting the kick off. From the 30, and not much more after that.
All right, that was Carter Steele. I think that was Carter Steele.
8.
Yeah, that was Carter Steele. And he's had 5 punt returns for the 18-point.
He did a good job hanging on to that ball.
He sure did.
Off that punt.
Yeah.
The Rebels were right there.
They were right there to bring him right down. He only picked up maybe a yard on the return.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Giants, just over their own 30-yard line here with 27 seconds left to go, first quarter. Giants need to pick up where they left off here on a good drive. And crowded there, left side, nothing doing.
Trying to see who that was on the carry there. It looked like number 5, Henry Depew.
Yeah. There'll be a little loss on the play there. Bring up 2nd down.
It looks like the Giants are going to take a timeout.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's quarter.
Oh, it's the end of the quarter.
Yeah, already.
It was a fast first quarter.
Well, it was, and that's the way it's going to end. Rebels 6, Giants nothing. So we'll switch directions here and see what we can do.
Yep, see if we can get something to happen.
You need some light there, Bill?
Yeah, we might have to turn the lights on in here so we can see. There we go. So only scoring that we had in the first quarter was at the 3:53 mark. We had Jackson Schmidt diving over from 2 yards out to make the score 6-0, and they went for the extra point on a kick, and looked like it was partially blocked.
It might have been. Yep.
So the extra point was no good, and that's our score.
Okay.
Moose Lake Willow River 6 and the Giants nothing.
Well, in years past, we've seen it a lot worse than this.
Oh, you're not kidding there, boy.
Score-wise.
Yep. Well, the big thing is not to give up the big play.
Yeah.
And we haven't done that.
No.
I mean, Moose Lake's been picking up 5, 6, 7 yards at a crack up until his last possession here now, and we pretty much shut him down. So hopefully we have them figured out now, and we'll be able to keep stopping them on defense.
Okay, well, that will bring up 2nd down and 11 here for the Giants. Switching directions now from our left to the right. Pass play. Fooled me. It was a running play up the middle there.
Yeah, they just did a little crisscross in the middle on the inside, and that was Ethan Murray on the carry. Looks like he picked up about 5.
Okay.
Well, it's going to be 3rd down and around 7 or 8.
Yeah.
A long 7 anyhow.
Okay, we are in 2nd quarter action here now. 11:30 to go. Giants 3rd and long here. Big play here from Mesabi East. Shotgun formation for the Giants. And pass play. In trouble. Gets it off. And in heavy traffic. Incomplete.
And that pass was intended for, trying to see the number there, for Ryder Giruli.
Okay.
It was incomplete, but Ryder took quite a hit there.
He sure did.
Took a little while to get up. So it'll be 4th down, and back to punt for the Giants will be Cooper Sickle. And Cooper Sickle is averaging 32.2 yards per punt.
Only one man back for the Rebels. And a high short kick. Giants will let it bounce. And he picked it up. The Rebels picked it up inside the 40-yard line. And nothing doing. It'll end right there. Nice coverage by the Giants.
Yeah, nice job. Ryder Giruli was down there. And then also looks like number 50 made the tackle. Matthias Honkala. Make sure he took him down.
Okay, Giants sputtering a little bit there on that offense. We'll be on defense here now. The Rebels will take over here at the 11:06 mark of the 2nd quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line.
See if the Giants can shut down this running attack of the Rebels like they did on the last possession. Yes. There's a quick pitch out there to Schmidt again.
A little more room there on the right side, picking up a gain on the play.
Carter Steele made the tackle for the Giants, but not after a 6-yard pickup there by Jackson Schmidt.
Okay, Rebels will be faced with a 2nd down and 4. Nearing midfield. 10:36 and counting, 2nd quarter. Handoff, left side. Giants right there for a good stop.
That was just a straight handoff to the fullback, number 33, Dawson Mortensen. And no go. The Giants were right there to snuff that out. So a good job by the Giants' interior line.
Yeah. Bring down 3rd and about 4. Okay, Giants looking to put an end to this drive right here. Trying to force the Rebels to kick. And plenty of room this time. 1st down yardage. Brought down there by the Giants inside the 50-yard line.
Once again, that was Caden Robbins on the carry for the Rebels, and he just kept those feet churning, and he just wasn't going to be brought down until he got the 1st down.
Okay, into Giants territory here. The Rebels will be setting up 1st and 10 on the Giants' 47-yard line. Tight formation here for the Rebels. Quarterback keeper on the left side. Plenty of green. Run out of bounds there around the 40-yard line.
That was Adam Newman, the quarterback for the Rebels, just faked the handoff and just rolled right around the left side. And it's like he picked up about 6 yards on that carry. Nice little fake there that we hadn't seen yet. Defensive end's got to stay home.
Okay, and we are going to call it 2nd down and 4 here at the 9:29 mark. Handoff up the middle. And brought down by the Giants there.
Yeah, nice job by the Giants defense, just swarming in on Robbins and not allowing him to get very much. He maybe picked up a yard on that carry.
They're resting the ball right around the 40-yard line, so it will bring up third and about 3.
There's Danny Napper in there on the tackle along with a couple of other guys as well. Try to mention some of these guys on the interior line if I can. Again, it's just so hard to see these numbers, and we're looking at from an angle too.
Okay, under 9 minutes left to go here. 3rd down and 3 for the Rebels. Handoff up the middle and first down yardage, and he's gone off to the races.
Oh,
he found an opening right in the slot there.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about at quarter break, that we hadn't given up a big play. Well, it just happened here now.
And that was at the 8:47 mark of the second quarter. Moose Lake with about a 40-yard run there up the middle. And kind of goes back to that fumble. It was very costly for Mesabi East. Okay, setting up for the point after attempt. And I think they got this one right up the middle.
Yep, it looks like the extra point there by number 26, Parker Samarzia, was good.
Okay.
Making it 13-0.
At the 8:47 mark, second quarter action. And we'll be setting up here. The Giants will be receiving. And they need to run some green here.
Yeah, we need to get some points on the board now and get back in this game. Show Moose Lake that we can play too.
Yes. Well, it's very important to stay positive here and don't hang your heads here. Down by 2 scores here, but the Giants have the arsenal to do it.
Oh, definitely. It's the game's not over yet.
No.
It's got to hang in there. All right, and back to return. And again, I can't see their numbers, but I would say it was probably Carter Steele and Ethan Murray back.
Yeah. Okay, short line drive kick again, picked up at the 29-yard line, cutting across to the right side, back up the middle, and not much return there. But hanging on to the ball, and the Giants will be setting up.
That was number 5, Henry Depew with the carry for the Giants, and picked up a couple of yards on the return.
Okay, Giants got a ways to go here now. Be 1st and 10. Starting at their own 34-yard line. Okay, up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation, 2 in the backfield, handoff, up the middle, cutting back, over the 35.
Ethan Murray on the carry for the Giants, and he just kind of went right up the middle and little tiptoeing here and there, and picked up about 4 yards on the carry.
And so far, we've had a pretty quick first half here, a lot of running plays, and I don't think there's been a penalty yet.
No penalties yet. Well, just one turnover and
moving the clock fast. Okay, Giants. Snap, left side, cutting back. Substantial gain on the play.
Yeah, quick pitch out to Carter Steele, and he just ran over the left tackle, and looks like he picked up a good 4 yards to make it 3rd down and about 4.
Yeah. Ball setting up just outside the 40-yard line. And again, the Rebels make you earn it on 3rd down here all the time.
Oh, they sure do.
See if the Giants can get these 4 yards. Snap under center, Luke. Right side, looking for some room, and 1st down yardage.
Oh, nice job there by Ethan Murray, just going over right tackle and
getting his way.
Getting a nice block from Sampson there, and he picked up enough for the Giants' 1st down.
All right. 7-10 and counting now. Giants nearing midfield. They'll be setting up 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line. Tight formation for the Giants. Handoff over the 50, trudging forward, lunging close to the Rebels' 45-yard line.
Yeah, second back through on that was Ethan Murray, and he picked up a good 6 yards on that carry. So a nice run there by Murray.
All right, Mesabi East here, 6.5 minutes left to go. Second down and about 4 from the Rebels' 46-yard line.
Giants on the move here.
Pass play, handoff, up the middle.
It was just a straight drive play there to Ryder Giruli, and he dove straight ahead. Looks like he picked up a good 2 yards, so it's going to be 3rd down and 2.
Okay. Well, barring any mistakes here, we're in 4-down territory for sure with only less than 6 minutes left to go here. Giants trudging up to the line of scrimmage. They need 2, a long 2. On the right side, and it's going to be close there. He might not have made it.
Yeah, it's going to be real close. Ethan Murray with the play there coming over the right side, and it's going to come down to the spot, and they're going to say it's short.
Okay.
So it's going to be 4th and inches. And we'll see, and like you said, it's probably 4-down territory here right now, especially we haven't been on the board yet, and we got to make something happen.
Okay, Giants looking for about the length of the football here for a 1st down to keep the drive going. 5:07 left to go.
And they got the plunge there. The offensive line put a big push on there, and Murray was able to jump ahead for the 1st down.
Follow the big guys on the line.
Exactly. You know how it is. Football is won in the trenches.
You bet. All right, Mesabi East picking up another 1st down here. Be 1st and 10 from the Rebels' 40-yard line. 4:44 to go and counting. Giants need a score before the half. Pass play. Luke looking out in the flats and overthrows, just about picked off.
Oh, it could have been pass interference there.
He had a hand on him, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure did. Well, I guess
no flag on the play.
No, so that'll stop the clock at 4:32 here of the second quarter. And of course, Lennon was going for his favorite target there, 6'5", Cooper Sickle, and just couldn't quite make the connection. So it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Okay, we'll be expecting a running play here on 2nd down. We'll see what happens. 2nd and 10, as Bill mentioned here, from the Rebels' 40-yard line. Giants on the move. Right side, tough yardage, hanging on. And tackled by a host of Rebels there.
Yeah, it looked like Ethan Murray, and they were going for the ball, trying to rip it out of his hands. Yeah. He did a nice job hanging on to it, plus picking up a couple of yards. So it's going to be 3rd down and 8.
Another one of those 3rd and long here from the Rebel defense. See what the Giants opt to do on this. Be nice to get a few more yards here on the ground.
Sure would.
Shotgun formation. 2 in the backfield. Pass play out in the flats and complete.
Oh, nice.
And nice. Who, Bill?
You bet. Cooper Sickle with the catch, and nice job. I don't know how many yards that was, but it looked like about 15 on that play.
Yep.
But in either case, it's another Giants 1st down.
Well, and hurrah for the Giants now with a second attack in the air, not just on the ground. You got to be diversified like that.
You sure do, and when you have a quarterback and a receiver that have that connection, you got to use it.
Okay, 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line, the Giants, and not much on the play there.
It's like Hunter Steele or Carter Steele with the carry, picked up about a yard. It looks like.
Okay, clock. Go ahead, Bill.
Pretty tough going in the middle like that, especially if you're doing just a straight dive. I don't know if they're doing any trapping or not, but
Okay, 2nd down and 9. Just under 3 minutes left to go here in the half. Giants trying to knock on the door here. And running play to the right side. Cuts back to the middle and inside the 20. And brought down.
quick pitch again to the right side, and Ethan Murray picked up about three, maybe 4 yards on the carry.
Okay, once again, Giants faced with a third and not so long, but it's going to be about 6 to go.
Yeah, and time is starting to enter in on this here now, too. We're getting down that 2 1/4 mark.
Okay, pass play. Getting out of the pocket, down in the flats. And I think...
Oh, nice adjustment there. Yeah, but I think it's going to be pass interference, though.
I think it was complete, though.
It was completed. I'm trying to see who the receiver was on the completion.
Did you catch?
Looks like number 6, Ethan Murray, on the completion, but he did a beautiful job turning his whole body to make that catch. And Luke just put it the only place it could be to be caught, too, just right over the defender.
Just a pinpoint NFL throw there.
Yep. All right, so it's going to be 1st and goal for the Giants from their own from the Rebels 5-yard line.
Okay, approaching the 2-minute mark here. Giants 1st and goal. Handoff, right side, looking for some room. Close to the goal line.
Ethan Murray going over that right side once again. It looks like he got about halfway down. Looks like he picked up 3 yards.
Okay, 1:45 and counting.
Looks like 2nd and goal here from the 1.
Okay. Fresh play coming in from the bench from Coach Grams. Okay, Giants up to the line. Looking for a big play here.
Just a straight ahead dive.
Lunged in there for the touchdown.
We're into the end zone. Who is that on the carrier? Is that Ryder Girulli? I think so.
You got it, Bill.
All right.
At the 1:15 mark. Excellent drive here by the Giants. Setting up here now for the 2-point conversion. Pass play, Luke into the end zone and good for 2. And
who was that on the reception there?
Murray.
Number 6, Ethan Murray. All right.
Okay, well, we got a different ball game here now at the 1:15 mark of the 2nd quarter here now. Moose Lake Willow River 13, Mesabi East 8.
All right, we just made a game of this, Dick.
Boy, did we ever.
Boy, this I feel a whole lot better about it. And
very gutsy drive.
Yeah, we marched right down the field and had to go for it on 4th down, 3 times, I think. But
we can do it. We
made it, yeah. And it wasn't just running plays either. We mixed in some passing plays, and it looks good.
Well, Moose Lake having just maybe a slight problem covering that passing game. We'll see what happens in the second half.
Yeah, I don't know if we can go back and just pass.
No.
But we can mix in a little, play action passing and make them have to be honest.
Okay, setting up here for the kickoff. Giants after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
All right, Cole Lehman will kick off for the Giants.
Rebels have a spread field here for the kick.
Back to receive are Levi Marriott and Jackson Smith.
Okay, good kick by Cole Lehman. Fielded at the 15-yard line. 25, 30, 35, 40, and finally push out of bounds at the 50.
Yeah, and that was a good run back there by Jackson Smith. He just took that ball on the right-hand side and came all the way across the field and had an open lane right up the sideline.
Yeah. Well, the Giants didn't want to see that kind of a run back here right towards the end of the half.
No, you sure don't. We got 1:08 to go Now we got to try to shut him down.
Yeah.
I would assume that Moose Lake will probably try to go to the air here to utilize that clock, and it looks like they are. It looks like they got trips up on the top there.
Okay. Okay, 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line. Pass play. Looking, lots of time. Downfield pass. Open receiver intended and incomplete.
And that pass was intended there for, looks like number 1, Grant Norland, and
Okay.
it was overthrown.
And the Giants were there. Decent coverage.
Yes. But it only took 6 seconds off the clock.
Okay.
So
brings it down to 1:02 left in the half.
Looks like that quarterback, Adam Newman, for
the
Rebels has got a pretty good arm.
Yeah.
He threw that ball about 30 yards in the air.
Okay, again, shotgun formation, 2nd and 10. Pass play, getting out of the pocket, keeping the ball running on the left side. Substantial yards on the gain.
And we got a flag on the field here. So Newman couldn't find anything downfield, and it looks like it's going to be holding against the Rebels.
Well, let's see.
And Coach Grams is signaling to send him back him up to 10 yards.
That'll replay the 2nd down then.
Replay 2nd down, yes.
Okay. Okay, pushing them back to about their own 39-yard line. A little bit more breathing room for the Giants defense here. Okay, 55 seconds left in the half. Shotgun formation. 2nd and 20 for the Rebels. Handoff up the middle. Giants right there. Trying to drag him down finally.
Jackson Smith with the inside handoff and just kept his feet moving and tried to roll forward for some positive yardage. Maybe picked up 4 yards on the run.
Okay, I think we have a timeout on the field here after that play.
And
the
Giants took the timeout. So Coach Grams is thinking that maybe you can get the ball back here yet.
Yeah.
Make a couple of pass attempts of our own and get into the end zone yet before half.
Get a stop here on 3rd and long. It's always strategy involved here.
That's all part of the game, and you want to give yourself every opportunity to score if you can.
You bet.
And you never know, you can get a turnover here too.
You bet.
Scoop it up and run it into the end zone.
Okay, back to the field of play here. Giants looking for sweet revenge after all these years. See if we can come up with a defensive stop here. 3rd and 16 from the Rebel 43-yard line. Rebels up to the line of scrimmage. Giants setting up their defense. Shotgun formation. Into the pocket. Pressure by the Giants and sacked.
Oh, nice job.
Big play coming up by the Giants.
The Giants wouldn't let him get away and sacked him for a loss. So we got a player down on the field.
Okay.
Don't know what happened.
Well, I don't know. Was that an actual blitz on that one?
I think so. They had several guys up there.
So good call by the Giants defensive bench. But we'll see what's going on here. Injury by a...
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Everybody taking a knee out of respect here. The medical attention to our down player right on the 35-yard line. Giants making a stop, a sack.
Number is that?
35, is it, Bill?
No, it looks like 26. 26, I think it is. That's Dylan Lindbergh, 5'10" senior. And it looks like he might have just got the wind knocked out of him there. You ever had the wind knocked out of you?
I never have.
Oh, it's a scary feeling.
Never have. I've been in a lot of sports. But
yeah. You just can't catch your breath.
Man.
You're just suspended there.
Oh.
You know, it's scary.
Okay, after the Giants sack there, 42 seconds left to go. Moose Lake, we're anticipating a kick.
They're going to try for a block, it looks like.
And almost. Fielded, dropped, covered. I think the Giants have it.
Yep, I think that's Ethan Murray on the catch. And Giants will take over 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line with 35.9 seconds to go. We went for the block, but they made a mistake. You don't go for the guy. The punt, you got to go out in front where the foot's going to be kicking the ball if you want to make the block.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want to do a roughing the kicker.
No, you don't want to go after the kicker. You want to go right where he's going to be booting the ball off his foot, off the toe.
Okay, Giants here will set up 1st and 10 on their own 47-yard line. I believe we have 2 timeouts left. Pass play. In trouble. And down he goes.
There just wasn't anything there, and they had the receivers all covered. And I don't know if the Giants will take another timeout. Somebody did.
Okay, 29 seconds locked up right there.
And if the Giants did, I think that's their last timeout.
Okay.
I think they used 2 of them already. Yeah, and that's our final timeout.
Okay. Well, we didn't know completely what to expect here, but the way the half is going to end here, the Giants have nothing to be ashamed about here whatsoever.
Oh, no, we're right in the ball game, and other than that one long play that they gave up of 40 yards on that touchdown run, we haven't given them any big plays, just that one.
And a pretty clean game, not much laundry on the field for penalties.
Oh, it's been real good that way. Well, we'll see what happens here now. We'll see what kind of favorite play Coach Grams might have here for this situation. I used to like to try to throw a screen pass off of this. It was a good way to do it.
And right away out to close to the 50-yard line. Good play there by the Giants.
Yeah, it was a real nice play, and that was Carter Steele on the catch. And so it looks like they picked up a good 8 yards on it. Getting up to the ball quickly, or they're probably third down.
12 seconds, and now the clock stops.
Moose Lake take a timeout, maybe.
Okay. Yes, they did.
Had to be.
Well, that stopped it at 12 seconds. Giants will have, for sure, one more go at it here at 3rd down, 3rd and long.
Yeah, 3rd and 7, it looks like.
Well, to begin with, in that first quarter, definitely Moose Lake had control of the clock. They had time of possession down pat.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
the Giants came back.
The Giants came back and made it a game. Well, the Giants kind of took that momentum back on the Rebels' second possession when they stopped them on 3 straight plays and forced Moose Lake to have to punt.
Okay, we don't want any costly mistakes here now. We don't want no interceptions. 12.5 seconds left to go. Into the pocket. Keeping the ball. I don't know how he didn't fumble that. They were trying to strip him of the ball.
Well, we got into the Rebels territory, but it looks like that's going to be the half. And there it is. All right, so a very interesting first half of football here, and we'll just kind of recap some of the scoring for you.
Okay.
First of all, it was the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels driving down the length of the field on their first possession, and at the 3:53 mark, they punched it in from 2 yards out on a Jason Smith 2-yard carry. Their extra point, however, was no good. In the second quarter, it was Moose Lake once again springing free on a 40-yard run. Caden Robbins with the run at 8:46 to make it 12-0. And Parker Samarja kicked the extra point to make a score 13-0 at that point.
And that looked bleak for the Giants at that point.
Yeah, it sure did. We hadn't really done much up until then. However, at the 1:15 mark of the second quarter, Ryder Drewley punched in a 1-yard plunge to get the Giants on the board to make it 13-6. And then Landon Luke stepped back and made a nice pass over to Ethan Murray for the 2-point conversion to make it 13-8, and that's where we stand at halftime.
Okay. Well, we'll be back in just a short while here.
All right, we're just going to shut the sound off, and we'll let you watch the halftime entertainment.
All right. Okay, we're back here, and Bill, you were looking at some halftime stats there, weren't you?
Yeah, I got some halftime stats here. First of all, for the Mesabi East Giants, we got some raindrops coming down here in the second half. But the Giants had 17 rushes for 48 yards in the first half. Murray was 10 rushes for 37 yards. Drewley 3 for 5s. Carter Steele 2 for 5. Depew 1 for 1, and Colin Luke 1 for 2. And speaking of Landon Luke, he was 4 for 6 passing for 45 yards.
Yeah.
Cooper Sickle had 2 catches for 23 yards. Murray 1 catch for 15, and Steele 1 for 7. And for Moose Lake Willow River, they had 26 carries and 139 yards rushing in their first half, and they
no
got
passes.
No passes. No, nothing completed anyway.
Oh yeah, right.
So the Giants are right in this ball game, just trailing by 5, 13-8, and we're going to receive the second half kickoff too, I believe.
I hope we can make a drive here for sure.
It would be nice to get the ball and just march right down the field and score, kind of like Moose Lake did on us on their first possession.
Right. Okay. Rebels setting up their kicking team.
And it looks like the Giants will be going from left to right to start the second half off.
And of course, we got to thank Chris Shuck again for stats there.
Oh, you bet. He always does a great job. And, I don't know how many years he's been doing it, but it's got to be 40 years anyway, I think.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I'm sure.
He's been doing it, I think, since he was in high school. I think he kept stats for the team. He always does a great job.
Okay, looks like we're getting set here. Giants with 2 men deep again.
Looks like Carter Steele and Ethan Murray back deep.
And another line drive kick. Fielded at the 28-yard line, back up the middle, and not much there, but a little bit of advancement.
Yep, and I think that was trying to see. I think that was Henry Depew that picked the ball up and picked up a few yards on the return.
Okay, well, it looks like the Giants are going to have a little ways to go here for sure. They're going to set up 1st and 10. The tip of the ball will be on their own 34-yard line. Pitch out into the backfield, cutting back up the middle.
Ethan Murray again with another.
Oh boy, yeah, there's a lunge.
Oh, is there a loose ball on the play?
I think we're okay.
All right, so Ethan Murray came over the right side, and like you said, he cut back over to the left and picked up a good 7 yards to make it 2nd and 3.
Okay, just underway here. We're in the second half, third quarter here now. Giants down 13-8, but they are on the opening drive with a 2nd down and 3. And off again. Tough yards.
Ryder Jewelry with a carry there, and he's close to a 1st down, maybe just a yard short. So it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Giants.
And limping back to the huddle there.
He got
the Giants.
Yeah, that was Ryder. He got banged up pretty good. When you go inside like that, and everybody's trying to get a piece of you.
Bet. Well, 3rd and short here for the Giants. 3rd and a long 1. We could sure use this 1st down here. And we got it and then some, Bill.
All right, again, a nice job there by Ethan Murray, going right up the middle and picking up the 1st down plus another 5 or 6 yards. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Giants right at midfield.
Okay, ball resting right on the 50-yard line, tip of the ball. Down markers are moving. And that was very, very huge and important for us to get that 1st down and get to midfield. Credit to Giants and the coaching staff sticking to their guns here, playing tough against a very good team. And cut back up the middle there again.
Yeah,
gain on the play.
Nice little counter handoff there to Carter Steele, and he picked up a couple of yards on the left side.
Giants on these handoffs are making them look like we are a very well-oiled machine here.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Big improvements from years past. Okay, 2nd down and 8 here. Mesabi East just inside the 50. Rebel territory.
That Mesabi East moving company up in front's been doing a nice job for these backs. And just as I start to break them up, we get hit in the backfield for a loss.
Yeah.
But it looked like the Rebels put on a blitz, and there was just no place for Ethan Murray to go on that carry.
Well, that's going to bring up that patented 3rd and long here again for the Giants. 3rd and about 9.
Well, we'll see if we go to the air again or not.
Well, big play here for the Giants again. Faced with another big play and then going to the air. He does.
Oh, nice
How did he catch that?
I don't know, but at 6'5", he used all of that height plus his reach to pick that ball up and picked up a good 16 yards on that carry. So nice job there by Cooper Sickle. I don't know, but he kind of reminds me, I don't know, you probably remember Dick Fred Biletnikoff of the Raiders, and used to have that stickum on his hands, and that's what Cooper looks like he's got there.
Well, never have I seen this in many years, this pass attack here by the Giants. Doing very well. 1st and 10 from the Rebels' 34-yard line. Handoff in the backfield, cutting to the right side, over the 45, and up lunging forward to the 30-yard line from the 35.
That was a nice lunging run there by Ryder Giruli, taking that pitch and then did a nice spin move to pick up a few more yards, to pick up about 4 yards on that to make it 2nd and 6.
And credit that front line again, Bill. We can't say enough about them.
Oh, cripes. Those guys are just moving people up front there. You know, Austin John, the wrong chart here I was looking at, but I just wanted to mention these guys: Matthias Honkala, George Mayish, Danny Napper, and Christopher Ullman, and Hayden Sampson.
And during that, Bill, he just about broke loose for the end zone there.
Nice job again there by the Giants. Again, that front line opening up the holes, and I think that was Ethan Murray again with a nice run. Yes, it was.
The unsung heroes of the front line.
They don't get their names mentioned quite enough, but without them, we wouldn't be able to move down the field like we are.
Okay, 1st and 10 from the Rebels' 19-yard line. Giants on a roll here. They're moving the ball. And lowering his head. Short gain on the play.
I didn't see for sure. I think that was Ryder Giruli on the carry, but he got submarine at the line of scrimmage and had no place to go. But it's going to be 2nd down and a long 8.
Okay. Just under 7 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Giants down 13-8. 2nd and long. Low snap. Luke getting it off, but we got a flag here.
We got a flag coming in where we got an unsportsmanlike there, where they got a late hit on Landon Luke. And I think that's what I saw, and I know that's what Barney saw.
Did that call the play dead then, or?
Well, no, I think they called the play dead before that, and he just still came in and hit him, even though the whistle had blown.
Well, that could certainly work in the Giants' favor here.
All right, they're going.
It's against the Giants.
Illegal procedure against the Giants, but a personal foul against the Rebels.
Offsetting?
Shouldn't be offsetting.
False start, yeah.
Rebels off. And then also Rebels.
They paced it off both ways?
They paced it off both ways, yeah.
Well, we had to go.
Worked out for
We had to go to our guru, Barney Kokel here, our state champion, to sort that out for us.
Yeah, you bet.
It worked out for the Giants.
All right,
that's right.
So we got 2nd down and 2 here now for the Giants.
Tight handoff there, cutting to the right side, looking for some room, lunging inside the 10 possibly.
That was a nice job there by Ethan Murray right at the end after he'd been hit. He lunged forward, like you said, maybe enough for a 1st down. Looks like it. Yep, it's going to be a 1st down. So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 9-yard line, it looks like.
Credit the Giants. They're playing tough here, opening the 3rd quarter here in the 2nd half.
Well, this is exactly what we talked about, that we wanted them to do, is to make a long drive and set a statement here to the Rebels that we're not through here yet tonight.
Okay, just under 6 minutes. Pass play, Luke out in the flats. He's got a man. Touchdown.
Oh, and then guess who? His favorite target, Cooper Sickle, once again for a 9-yard touchdown pass at the 5:53 mark here of the 3rd quarter.
Okay, and with that touchdown reception to Cooper, that will give the Giants a 1-point lead here now, 14-13 with 5:53 remaining. 3rd quarter. All right, Giants up to the line of scrimmage for the 2-point conversion. Pass play again. And we got it.
Good, you bet.
Boy, oh boy. Giants are for real.
Yep, and that's the Cooper Sickle again.
Okay, once again here now at the 5:53 mark. Mesabi 16, Moose Lake Willow River 13, and I don't believe we have ever led this team before. You can correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't think so. I think you're absolutely right. I think this is the first time we're ahead of Moose Lake. So a nice job by the Giants there, driving the length of the field to score this touchdown right away to set the tempo here for the 2nd half.
Yes, sir. Okay, waiting for the Giants to come out of the huddle to set out the kicking unit. And Moose Lake, they always spread the field on a kickoff here.
Yeah, they sure do. They've got their big guns back there to receive the kickoff. Caden Robbins, number 22, and Jackson Schmidt also are back deep. Cole Lehman will do the kicking for the Giants on the kickoff team.
All right, and away we go. Good kick by Cole down the center. Fielded at the 15-yard line. Tried to reverse, kept the ball, yardage, and we're in trouble here. Up the sidelines, the 50, the 45, the 40. Finally brought down inside the 35-yard line. Just like that.
And there's one of those big plays that we talked about in the intro that we didn't want to give up. And the Rebels tried to run a little sneaky play there by faking a handoff in the backfield, and some of us fell for it and some of us didn't. And Jackson was able to run right up that left side and get into our own territory there, it looks like, on the 33-yard line.
Okay.
Where the Rebels will take over 1st and 10.
Well, we certainly don't want to relinquish this lead right off the bat here. See if the Giants can hold. 1st and 10 from the Giants' 33-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Close to the 30-yard line.
Straight dive play there to Robbins, right straight ahead. And looks like he picked up about 3 yards on the carry.
Tip of the ball resting on the Giants' 30-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. And the Rebels back with their patented running game here. Snap from under center. Handoff again up the middle. 1st down yardage possibly.
Okay, the
25-yard line.
Yeah, the Giants need to start trying to strip that ball a little bit too. So they need to stand them up and then try to rip the ball out at the same time. Looks like a pickup there of about 6 yards on the carry to make it 3rd and long, too.
Okay, Rebels with 3rd and 2, as Bill mentioned here. 4:38 and counting. Back up towards the middle again. Brought down by the Giants, but not after a gain.
And it looks like it's going to be enough for a 1st down. Jackson Smith just took that pitch out and ran to the right and then just went right up the middle off that, and it is enough for another Rebel 1st down.
Okay. Right around the Giants' 22-yard line. Giants getting pressured right away after taking the lead. Sneaky handoff off to the right side. And good tackle in the open field there by the Giants.
And that was just a beautiful tackle over there, and I cannot see that number.
Too far away, Bill.
It's just too far away. Number 87 here for the Giants. We don't have an 87. Well.
All right, in any event, it'd bring up 2nd and 9 for the Rebels. Handoff, cutting it the middle again, near the 15. Very close to a 1st down.
And now Schmitz again on the carry for the Rebels, and he picked up about 4 yards. So it's going to make it 3rd down in around 4 or 5.
Yeah.
All right, the Giants defense needs to stiffen up here.
A couple more times.
Rebels doing their basic fundamentals, just straight ahead running.
And again, it's right there, cutting to the right side, lots of room.
Oh, a nice tackle there.
Inside the 15.
Yeah, somebody out on the outside came up and wrapped up his legs.
Okay, here's the meat and potatoes right here. 4th down for the Rebels.
That was Lincoln LaValle that come up and made that nice tackle. And 4th down in a long 1.5 there, it looks like. All right, we need our goal line defense to come up big here.
Oh, there it is.
Had the hard count on, and we jumped offside. Yep. And that's going to give them an automatic 1st down and 1st and goal. That's too bad. We worked too hard to get into that position, but
you gotta watch the ball, don't you?
You sure do. You sure do. And of course, the Rebels have been going on that quick count.
Yeah.
And then there they just gave them the hard call, and it was enough to make them jump.
Okay, 1st and goal.
We had a high snap there, and the Rebels were lucky to get that ball back. And Robbins looks like he picked up maybe a yard. In any case, it'll still be 2nd down and goal.
Okay. Ball on about the 9-yard line. And into the end zone.
And that was Jackson Smith again. He just ran right over the right tackle, and it looked like he was going to get stopped. And
he hit a roadblock there, and then he cut it and run.
Yeah, we didn't wrap it up. So at the 150 mark of the 3rd quarter, the Rebels get on the board again with a 9-yard run. Going to make it 19-16 here.
Oh, that long return there is what really hurt us.
Oh, yes.
Setting up this touchdown for the Rebels. And they'll be going for the 2-point conversion. And pushing his way, 2nd lunge.
Boy, I don't. Yeah.
And they called it. Yeah.
Yeah. One
I
set
thought
arms.
maybe he had a knee down there, but
I thought maybe he dropped the ball, but I guess not. All right. So that was Schmidt on the conversion run.
Well, the Giants had the lead, but not for long, just momentarily. And we're drawing towards the end of the 3rd quarter. 150 left to go. Rebels 21, Giants 16.
Well, that's not much of a 3rd quarter when both teams so far have had it once.
Yeah.
Right. That's pretty good ball possession there.
Yes, it is.
Well, we'll see if the Giants can make their 2nd possession worthwhile.
Yeah, Giants need to come up with a big answer here. Credit Moose Lake. They remain very confident in their game plays here and their program, and they shoved it down our throats there.
Oh, definitely. All right, Ethan Murray and Carter Steele back deep for the Giants.
Well, let's see if we can get a good run back here. They've been kicking line drive kicks here and a couple of squibs here and there. And there's a squib and hit by one of the Giants players, but fielded at our own 35, lunging forward, not much room there.
No. And it looks like the Rebels are kind of afraid to send the ball back out to our deep guys, and all the kicks have been short.
All by design, I'm sure. We have good running backs back there.
Yes, we do. All right, so it looks like the Giants will take over 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line here.
Okay.
Minute 47 to play in the third quarter.
Well, we need a good time-killing, scoring drive here, and then some defense after that.
Yep.
Okay, both squads getting set up here.
I wonder if somebody...
Oh, what's something happen here?
Somebody take a time. Oh, somebody was offsides.
A re-kick.
They're going to re-kick.
Okay.
And it looks like the Giants were offside.
Well, I missed that. I didn't see. Yeah.
Well, it had to be up here in the front row. You got to be 10 yards away from where they kick off.
Okay.
And so somebody's foot must have been ahead of the line. And
well, they're kicking from the 45 this time. Yeah.
Yep. So that backs us up. So now we'll see if they kick it deep or not this time.
All right. With a minute 47 left to go in the third quarter, here we go. Short kick again. And
better get it. It's a live ball.
Out of bounds, but he caught it in bounds, I guess.
He caught it in bounds, and and if he knocked it out of bounds, that would have been fine too.
Yeah.
But we needed to make sure we got on it, because if Moose Lake did, it would have been their ball, because that's a live ball. Yeah. It's just like an onside kick.
We didn't touch it though.
Don't have to. It's just like an onside kick.
Okay, anyway, it'll be Giants ball, 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. Long ways to go here. Giants down now by 5. Handoff up the middle, jumping and hopping.
All right, Ethan Murray just trying to leap over some defenders to pick up more yardage, but maybe picked up 2 yards.
Yeah, at best. Maybe 2nd down and 8 or 9 here for the Giants. Okay, here we go. Mesabi East needs a little luck here. Shotgun formation on the hike. Handoff, left side. And running into a roadblock there.
Moose Lake is just picking it up on the defensive line there right now. And the Giants are going to have to mix things up here. Do some counters or come back to the passing game here. Obviously, 3rd down and 9.
3rd and long. Maybe they'll go to the air here. It has bailed them out once or twice before.
Yes.
Okay, again, big play for the Giants here. 3rd and long, deep in their own territory. Passing play, Luke looking, right side, and he dropped.
And that pass was intended for number 11, and I believe that was Louis Karish.
Okay.
Yep. And it's incomplete, and it'll be 4th down and 9, and I imagine the Giants will punt.
Well, he had him. He was there. I don't know if we would have gotten the 1st down. It would have been very close.
It would have been very close, yes.
Oh, the kicking unit out here for the Giants.
Cooper Sickle back to punt for the Giants, and I did not see the number of the return man for the Rebels.
I see a 3 on him. And good kick by Cooper. And Giants will down it right there.
And that's number 33, Dawson Mortensen,
Okay.
was back to receive the punt for the Rebels.
Okay, we only got about 9 seconds here left here in the third quarter. The Rebels will be taking over. 1st and 10 on their own 44-yard line. And the Giants defense has to come up big here. This will be the last play of the third quarter. And off, right side, and touchdown yardage. Finally brought down by the Giants inside the 40.
And that was Jackson Smith again on the run for the Rebels. He just ran over the right side and ran over 2 or 3 people and just kept his feet churning and picked up a huge first down here for the Rebels into the Giants territory.
Well, the Rebels on both sides of the ball have got momentum now.
Yeah, they've picked up their intensity level here and their focus right after the Giants scored and took the lead on them. And they're saying, you know what, we're still the defending champs.
Yeah.
You got to beat us.
Well, that does end the third quarter here now. And Moose Lake, Willow River 21, Mesabi 16.
All right, we'll recap some of the scoring here in the third quarter. First of all, at 5:53 of the third quarter, it was Landon Luke with a 9-yard touchdown pass to Cooper Sickle to make it 14-13. And then Luke and Sickle hooked up again for the 2-point conversion to make it 16-13, the Giants on top. But it was very short-lived on the ensuing kickoff. The Rebels tried one of these fake reverses and were able to pick up a huge chunk of yardage and got down to the Giants, well, what was it, 35-yard line or something like that. And then from there, Jackson Smith put in a 9-yard touchdown run at the 150 mark to make it 19-16. And then Schmidt also ran in a 2-point conversion to make it 21-16. And that's the way the score stands here to start the fourth quarter.
Okay, a fresh 12 minutes, the last 12 minutes of the game. Rebels with the ball in Giants territory. Lunging and jumping forward.
Straight dive play there to number 22, Caden Robbins. Doesn't pick up much. The Giants were there in the middle to shut him down. It looks like maybe he picked up a yard.
Okay.
Dylan Lindbergh was in on the tackle for the Giants.
Okay, Giants don't want them to get any much deeper than what they are here now. And off up the middle again. Hard to bring down.
Boy, that Jackson Schmidt, he's such a hard runner. He just bowled right over the left guard there and just kept his feet churning and picked up about 6 yards on that carry. Make it third down now and 4.
Okay. Okay, 3rd and 4, as Bill mentioned. It's on the Giants' 33-yard line. 4 down territory more than likely here. Okay, shotgun formation, pitch out to the left. Plenty of room. And moving and going. And into the end zone.
Oh, and
touchdown Rebels.
Yeah, that was just a quick pitch out there to Jackson Smith, and he just ran around the left side and just beat everybody down to the goal line.
Okay, tough luck there for the Giants. Moose Lake now advancing the score 27-16 at the 10:35 mark. And stepping up to the line of scrimmage for the point after attempt kick. And it's up and through the uprights. It's good. Okay, 28-16 after the point after attempt. And we're in the fourth quarter. Giants got a lot of work to do here.
Yeah, they sure do. Now we're going to have to score twice
Yeah.
to retake the lead, and even with the 2 touchdowns, they also have to get at least 1 2-point conversion on it in order to take the lead. So they've got their work cut out. 10:35 to play in the fourth quarter. We've kind of been down and then up and down, and it's one of those kind of football games.
Well, we were riding high there for a while, and we took the lead. But with the Rebels, it's just like a veteran squad. They took over when they had to, and they did.
Yeah. They have that confidence and that, I don't know, that moxie.
Yeah.
That they know they can do it if they need to. All right.
Okay. Short kick and cover that ball, hanging on.
Ethan Murray with
30-yard line,
picked it
back up the middle, getting some yardage.
So a nice return there by Ethan Murray, and I thought for a moment he was down.
Yeah.
When you have that one knee down, but guess they said he picked it up. But a nice return there by Ethan Murray to set the Giants up on their own. Looks like on their own 43-yard line to start this drive.
Okay, 10.5 minutes, 10:29 left to go here. Giants got to step up to the line here. Snap from under center. Up the middle, good yardage up to the 50-yard line.
Real nice run there by Ethan Murray. Just took the handoff and went right over the right guard and picked up about 8 yards on that carry.
And the tip of the ball right on the 50-yard line. 2nd and about 3. Giants got to move. We got to get into the end zone here on this possession.
Oh, and we had another bad exchange between the center and the quarterback. Moose Lake says they have it. And they come up with the ball.
Oh, goodness sakes, yep.
So with that turnover, it's going to go back over to Moose Lake. And one of the worst things that we could have happen right here.
Yeah.
That turnover battle. And I think we've had 2 turnovers tonight, both of them on that center quarterback exchange. And this one really hurts.
Proved to be very costly here. Giants losing the ball at midfield. Rebels coming up, setting up on their own 49, 1st and 10. Handoff in the backfield, cutting back to the middle. Giants there for a stop.
Oh, a big hit in the middle there by one of the Giants. I'm trying to see the number on Robbins. He looked like he was going to go somewhere, and bam, it's like he hit a wall. He just got dropped for a 1-yard gain.
Well, we need some repeats on that.
We need a turnover here.
Yeah.
You bet.
9:20 and counting. Final quarter. Again, up the middle. Big yardage, close to a 1st down. Big hit by the Giants.
Schmidt again with the run for the Rebels. Schroeder in on the tackle for the Giants after a pickup of about 8. So it's going to be 3rd down and 2.
Okay. Okay, Rebels wasting no time here. 8:49 and counting, up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short, 3rd and 2. And off. Looks like 1st down yardage to the 40-yard line.
And that was Micah Thompson on the carry for the Rebels. And it's going to be enough for the 1st down. It looks like the chains are moving.
Yep.
So the clock now becomes the enemy for the Giants, and we need to come up with a turnover.
Yeah, it almost has to be a turnover at this point, Bill. You're right. We'll see if we can get our hands in there and jab it loose. Another big yardage on the gain, on the play. Around the 30-yard line.
Jackson Smith again with the carry, picked up about 9 yards.
Okay, very short gain needed for the first down. Second and about 1. The Giants 31-yard line, 7:48 and counting left in this game. Quarterback keep looking for a pass play. And
there's our
it might be
interception
picked
that
off,
we needed.
Bill.
Yes, it was, and I'm trying to see the number there. Who picked it off? But Newman put the pass up there to number 0, Nelson, and it was a little bit behind him, and our defender just stepped right in there and took it.
It was volleyballed around there, and we came up with it.
Yeah. So that was a huge interception there for the Giants. Lincoln LaValle was
great.
the cornerback there with the interception. So a nice job there by Lincoln.
Attaboy, Lincoln. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Giants. Their own 35-yard line. They got to go. Snap from under center. Pass play. Luke looking. Hit from behind. And I don't know what the call is there. Moose Lake saying they have it.
It's looking like they're calling a completion and maybe a fumble afterwards, but I think the Giants recovered it. Nope, they're bringing it back. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, that one could have gone either way there.
Yeah, and I didn't see who the intended receiver was for that, but in any case, it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Giants.
Okay, after the incomplete pass, stops the clock at 7:32.
Yeah, and Landon, he had that inner clock was with him because he almost got sacked from behind.
Yes, he did.
Just got rid of it in time. And that's all these passing quarterbacks got to have. They got to have that feel for when somebody's coming up on their blind side.
And again, there down he goes on the 30.
Fake the pitch out there, and they had some kind of a pass play set up, but number 69 was in there for the big tackle or sack for loss.
And watching that play, we had Cooper Sickle open, and he was deep.
Yeah.
But
Landon just didn't have time enough to get a pass off. So with the sack, it's going to back the Giants up here to 3rd and 14.
Well, we're hoping the interception doesn't go to waste here. Now, Giants got to have some big plays here. 3rd and long, 3rd and 14 on their own 31-yard line.
Well, it's a 2-score game, so this is 4-down territory regardless. They got to go for it.
No doubt.
We need to get half the yardage at least here now on this play.
Pass play again, going out in the flats, and it picked off.
Well, I don't know. It's just like everybody just stopped. I don't know what that was about.
And they're going to run it right back in.
Oh, my goodness. And that's going to be a 44-yard
well, I don't
interception return, a pick 6.
I don't know who the intended receiver was, but something got balled up there for sure, Bill.
Well, it looked like it was supposed to go to Cooper Sickle, but the ball went way over his head.
Yeah.
And everybody just stopped.
Yes, they did.
And so I don't know who it was that intercepted that. We got to find out. All right, 6:31 here. Barney, did you see who that was that intercepted it?
No, we didn't. Okay, tough luck for the Giants on that. After intercepting themselves, we get intercepted. And the point after attempt here by the Rebels. And through the upper, good, off to the left.
Looks like it was deflected a little bit.
Okay, that's a 6:31 mark here now. Tough luck for the Giants here. Moose Lake 34, Mesabi 16. Not much you can do with a deficit with 6.5 minutes here.
No, it's a 3-score game now, and this really makes it tough. We're going to have to come up with some good breaks.
Yeah.
So far, we've had 3 turnovers in the game, and all 3 have been against us. So.
Yeah. Well, there's no doubt Giants came ready to battle here, and we actually had the lead in the second half, and then everything pretty much went south after that.
Yeah, a couple of quick turnovers, and that was kind of the end of it. Although it's not over, you know, we could still come back, but
Stranger things have happened.
You bet.
Okay, we'll see if we get the shallow kick here again by the Rebels. Giants set up. High and short. At the 27-yard line, up the middle, cutting back over the 35.
All right, Ethan Murray with the return, and it looks like he picked up about 5 or 6.
Sure.
Before he's tackled there by a host of Rebels. So the Giants will take over 1st and 10 from their own, looks like 40 or 37-yard line.
Okay. Well, we'll see what the Giants got. I'm sure we have to get some pass plays in here, and always risk an interception when you do that.
Yep.
And Landon Luke looking in trouble again, and down he goes around the 30-yard line.
Yeah, and he's sacked there by number 56, Austin Johnson. And of course, they know we got to try to pass to get back in the game, so they're going to be doing their blitz package.
Sure.
Putting a lot of pressure on our linemen to try to protect him.
He's going to be 2nd down and about 17 from the Giants' 30-yard line. We're under 6 minutes left to go in this game. Snap under the center, pitch out right side, cutting back towards the middle. Not much there.
Again, we've got to try to keep them honest so that they don't just keep blitzing us all the time. But even so, if they blitz and we're trying to run, it's hard to run through there too.
Yeah.
But if you can get through that first line of defense, you could bust it.
It could be an open field after that.
Yep. All right, it's going to be 3rd down and a good 15 yards here.
Okay. 5:23 and counting. Undoubtedly a pass play coming up here on 3rd and long. Landon Luke came out. Barney noticed. Different quarterback for us. Quarterback keep. And into a big wall of Rebels.
I was just looking to see who number 2 was. It was our quarterback, but we don't have a number 2 on our roster.
Okay.
So I'm not sure who the quarterback was. In any case, it looks like we're back to punt.
Yeah.
Right now,
yeah.
Cooper Sickle will be punting.
Okay. 4th and 14.
And back to return the punt is Dawson Mortensen for the Rebels. There's the punt, a nice high punt.
Good kick.
And
it takes a Rebel bounce.
Yep.
The Giants will down it inside the 40. Okay, well,
the Rebels will take over 1st and 10 at their own 39, and you know what they're going to do with 4:11 to play.
Yeah.
They're just going to run the ball, and I'm sure they've got a whole bunch of backup players in there right now.
Sure.
Too. It looks like number 12 is in at quarterback for them. It's a regular quarterback, Adam Newman, but.
Okay, but it will be 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. The Rebels, everything in their favor right now. And up the middle. And a flag on the play.
That was number 24, Micah Thompson, on the carry for the Rebels, but we got a flag right at the line of scrimmage.
And
it looks like
it's holding.
Looks like holding, yep. So that'll back them up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15.
Okay.
10-yard penalty.
Oh, yeah.
Make it 1st and 20.
Okay, ball getting back to the Rebels' 29-yard line. And the clock goes. 4 minutes and counting. Okay, shotgun for no snap under center. And off in the backfield, cutting to the left side, looking for some daylight. Now, a host of Giants there.
Looked like number 26, Parker Samardzija, with a carry for the Rebels. Like you said, a host of Giants in there on the tackle.
Okay, 3:19 and counting. Rebels taking their time, coming out of the huddle, up to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 17.
Just a straight ahead dive play.
That's all.
You know, nothing fancy here. Just keep the clock going. That was number 4, it looked like, on the carry.
Over the 35-yard line.
Isaac standing.
Okay, Dave Hillman on the PA announcers, 3rd and 13, as he said, from the Rebel 36-yard line. Good yardage up the middle near the 45-yard line.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough for a first down. That was Parker Samardzija on the carry.
We'll bring up 4th down.
It'll be 4th down. Yeah, 4th and 5, and I wonder if they're going to just go for it, or
yeah, I can't outguess them here.
I don't know. It's a 3-score game.
Yeah.
And even if you don't get it, looks like they're going to punt.
Okay. Giants send one man deep. Low snap, getting the punt off. Good high kick. And he will field it at the 19-yard line, trying to get some daylight. Lunging over.
Yeah, that's Carter Steele with the return, and he was able to pick up about 5 yards, it looks like, on the return. And the Giants will take over 1st and 10 from their own, looks like, 24-yard line.
Okay. So maybe a few more plays from the line of scrimmage here for the Giants.
Okay, and it looks like number 2 is back out there at quarterback for the Giants. And there again, I don't have a name or a number on our program.
Oh, okay. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 24. And off, second man through, cutting to the right side, a little bit of daylight.
And it looks like Ethan Murray with the run. Picked up a good 6 yards on the carry, it looks like.
Over the 30-yard line. Clock continues to run, 1:18 and counting. Nearing the 1-minute mark here as the Giants get up to the line of scrimmage. Okay, looking on the right side, handoff close to first down yardage. 45 seconds and counting.
Yep, Ethan Murray again on the carry for the Giants. And looks like we got enough for a first down.
Okay, all right, we'll take it.
Giants will move the chains, but are under a minute and the clock is running.
30 seconds. 1st and 10 for the Giants on their own 35-yard line.
It was like just a straight dive play there to Ryder Giruli, and
he'll pick scramble tackle there.
He'll pick up a couple of yards. And
okay.
That's probably going to be the last play of the game.
10 seconds. Okay, well, seconds ticking down here. 2, 1, and 0. And that's the way it'll end. Giants playing a hard-fought game here, coming up short 34-16.
Yeah, we just had three too many turnovers,
Yeah.
and they were costly, and we just couldn't overcome that. And that's the way it goes sometimes.
Yes, it does. Well, a lot of scoring, Bill.
Lot of scoring in here, so should I give her a shot?
Okay.
All right. We'll go back to the first quarter, and it was Moose Lake Willow River just driving all the way down the field. And at 3:53 of the first quarter, it was Jackson Smith with a 2-yard plunge to give the Rebels a 6-0 lead. The extra point kick was no good, so it was 6-0. In the second quarter, it was Caden Robbins with a 40-yard run right up the middle at the 8:47 mark to make it 12-0, and Parker Samarja made the extra point kick good, so it was 13-0.
Yeah.
Halfway through the second quarter, the Giants did get on the board with 1:15 to go in the second quarter with a 1-yard plunge by Ryder Giruli, making it 13-6, and we had a pass play from Landon Luke to Ethan Murray to make it 13-8, and that was the score at halftime. And then, of course, the Giants received the opening kickoff of the second half, and they drove all the way down the field themselves. And at 5:53, it was Landon Luke with a 9-yard pass to Cooper Sickle to make it 14-13, the Giants on top. And then, of course, it was Luke to Sickle again on the 2-point conversion to make it 16-13. And that was the last lead that the Giants would have. And at the 1:50 mark of the third quarter, it was Jackson Smith with a 9-yard run to make it 19-16. Schmidt again ran it in the 2-point conversion to make it 21-16 at the end of 3 quarters. At 10:35 of the fourth quarter, it was Schmidt again with a 33-yard run to make it 27-16. Shamarza kicked the extra point to make it 28-16. And then we had a kind of a fluke play with 6:31 to go. We tried to get a pass off to Cooper Sickle, and it went way over his head, and everybody just stopped. But Luke Dwyer picked it off for Moose Lake and ran it in 44 yards untouched.
Home run.
To make it 34-16, and the kick was no good. And there was your final score. Moose Lake Willow River 34, Mesabi East 16. And with that, the Giants will drop to 3-1 on the season, and Moose Lake will improve to 3-1.
Well, absolutely a learning experience for the Giants. I'm sure head coach Grams is going to go over the turnovers and things like that and try to correct things like that. And we'll be back next week, I'm sure.
Oh, yes, definitely. Nothing to hang their heads about.
No.
It's just we played a good, tough game here with Moose Lake. And again, Moose Lake has just got that tradition behind them, and that just kind of carried them through.
Okay, well, a big thanks to Barney Kokel, the main man here on the camera, and
you betcha.
Making
Great
us
job.
all look good. And thanks to you, Bill.
Yep, you're welcome.
And that'll be a wrap. So you follow that bouncing ball, it'll bring you back to Mesabi East.